Good evening, everybody. So we in the last video just talk about all these things, how what all things can we consist in a class. What is OOPS? OOPS are the fundamentals followed up structured way of covering all the crux. What do I call the crux? The basic pillars or the simple understandings of complicated things. Okay, this might be a very good definition for you guys to impress in an interview. That OOPS is nothing but a structured way of understanding or conquering uh, complicated things through a simpler way, right? So, how are we gonna do that? Let's talk about it. So, OOPS is a programming paradigm that organizes code around objects rather than actions. Objects are instances of classes which define their properties, data, and behavior. So this was the book's definition that we guys just listened to. So I'll paste it for you guys. Uh, so exactly how we are gonna do this. Okay, or everything revolves around the objects, but I did tell you the data attributes that technically defines the state of our objects is more important than the data attributes, but than the objects itself. But objects are also an important entity, so you guys cannot ignore this. Starting up with the first concept of four pillars, that is encapsulation. What is encapsulation? The technical term or technical definition that you're going to get on the internet is bundling up of data and all these entities into a single layer is what we call encapsulation, basically to encapsulate. So this computer tech language is such a pure language that it tries to talk to you, because computer cannot understand English and perform all these actions on its own. So it tries to talk to us, make us do things for itself. Okay, it is just on you if you understand it or not. So yeah. Let's take a real life example to help you guys understand encapsulation in a better way. Let's take an example of a medicine. We have a medicine capsule. It is encapsulated with the ingredients that are inside it. Okay, we don't know what's on the inside, but we eat it because it is gonna make us do good for our body if you're suffering, or it can do good as a supplement too, right? So that is what we call encapsulation, and same goes for the computer line example also. Let's say that you guys have a class of account. Okay, so a account is gonna have let's take everything public because you guys don't know about it. Public long account number. Okay, and this, then we would have certain constructors. Sorry, just a second, I need to go through this mail again. What are they trying to say? Let's leave it. Public account. Account accepts a account number. Okay, my bad. I forgot. So let's take certain methods like a method to withdraw, a method to deposit. You guys would need everybody to deposit some money in your account, right? But you guys won't want anybody to directly withdraw from your account, right? So how do we conquer this problem? We conquer these problems by making our data attributes as private. So technically, we have this example over here, right? So see, we have the data variables, the data members, the constructors, data setters. So we have a private. We made our uh, the public one private, and now what this private is gonna do is this would be accessed inside this class only. Okay, nobody from the outside cannot access it directly. And then we would have a constructor. And then this would be the getter to get the balance and return the balance. Just this can be public because we are just getting the balance and returning it. We are not doing any modifications in it. Okay, so if we have a public or void deposit and we add some validation to it, and then we directly add the amount that is deposited in our account. Okay, so this is also nice. But a public deposit where the money would be getting minus from your balance, that is a big problem, right? So the access modifiers came into help. Access modifiers are three types: public, which could be accessed by anywhere in our class; protected, and semi ownership to the package; and the third one is private. So private can be accessed only inside through the class. Okay, nobody outside the class is uh, important enough to get the ownership. So this is what we call access modifiers, and with the use of this, with packing everything, the modifiers, access modifiers, attributes, the constructors, getter setters, we are encapsulating it in a single class, and we are making sure that we are maintaining the data integrity by providing it the perfect amount of um, the public protected or private amount of attributes in order to maintain its security. Data integrity is also performed, and we are making it scalar or modular to make sure that these attributes can only be modified through our either methods or the getter setters that we have initialized. Okay, and rest anything else is not acceptable to modify it. So this is what we call access modifiers. So this is how we encapsulate it into a single unit. And let's see if we are missing something out. Yes, so you get to know with the help of public private protected, we use it for data hiding. And control access is like we are making it only accessible through the getter setters provided. The set name or the get name can only modify the account, or else we cannot get the set that account balance by uh, accessing it from the main method if it is a private one. Okay, so this is what we call encapsulation. And encapsulation also allows data validation, as if like while fetching the money we are providing a validation. If amount is less than zero, then we would deposit and we would return it like this. And if it is more than zero, then we are adding it up to the account, or else we are just saying that it is no money. We say this should be a withdraw one because we are providing the validation. If amount is greater than zero, then we are adding it up to the amount, or else no money is the bad one. Okay, I guess just else we could throw up an error or something like that so that our program functions smoothly. Okay, and after that, this is what is there in encapsulation. I guess I've covered everything. So on top of this, encapsulation is one of the fundamental pillars that tells us the data security, integrity, and modularity. It makes it easy to scale it up, makes it easy to make it non-accessible to everybody, right? Not to everybody. Obviously, we can access it the way we want, but it cannot be accessed by everybody. So this is what we all have in encapsulation. And the next second thing is that we are going to do and discuss is about Inheritance.